Honda nerd.
You are like this.
These are not cheap cars anymore. We have very different opinions on this.
Whoa, we switched seats.
Oh, yes.
This is Evo territory. Okay. Sorry.
Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to 2022.
And our first feature of 2022.
Yes, indeed.
Now, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe because we've got some really big plans coming up this year and you don't want to miss it.
Yes, but back to today, we've got Elliot's Honda Integra Type R DC5. We are big Honda nuts on the channel.
Yeah, I've never been near one of these, so...
No, it's one of those cars, always admire them from afar, I've always want to get behind the wheel. So let's just get stuck in this.
Yeah, let's do So the Integra DC5 was launched in 2001 till 2006, but they facelifted it in 2003.
Yes, which I'm really not a fan of, and I believe the majority would agree.
But don't get me wrong, I don't think this is aged bad at all.
No,
this is
not
still,
at all.
even today, it looks fantastic, and it does. You'd never think that this is 21 years old.
No. Well, the DC5 always had big shoes to fill. I mean, the DC2 was always rated as possibly the best handling front-wheel drive car of all time, despite the lack of power and everything.
Obviously, the B18 in the previous generation.
Yep.
K20 in these. Yeah.
A legendary engine in itself. I mean, stock power is, I believe the quoted was about 217 horsepower.
Yeah, that's actually bang on 152. Yeah, 152 foot-pound of torque.
Yep. Again, always sort of mocked for their lack of torque, but I've always said with VTEC, as long as you know how to drive them and keep them in VTEC,
you've got to keep them in that power band.
You will.
And it's not about straight line speed either.
That's another thing I want to clear up. The amount of people I've seen that drive these cars that are, oh, they're not that fast, they're not that fast.
You're not driving them properly.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it is.
They're not built for straight line. I don't know if you'd agree, but you know, whenever I think Type R, it's all about the rawness. I don't care how fast it is, it's how you can chuck it around corners and things like that. And
it's also the way they make you feel.
Yeah, I think that's where Honda have lost their way. The newer ones, you've got a turbo and VTEC, which technologically, is brilliant, but...
And not just a dig at Honda, I think a lot of companies have done that these days.
Yeah.
They've really lost the idea. They're trying to go as fast as they can.
The way cars are going these days, that is just what it's about, and that's why I am such a fan of this.
And that's what a good thing for Elliot, for example.
Yeah.
The prices are just going up and up and up.
Absolutely.
And that's the reason behind it.
Well, that's another thing. We're going to try and be a bit brutally honest, because these are not cheap cars anymore. They've suffered with a lot of what the 90s Japanese cars are. The prices are just shooting up. So I do want to
But there's got to be a reason behind this, so let's go and find out.
Exactly, yep. In 2022, let's see if it's still worth it.
Let's do it.
So guys, you join us out on the road in Elliot's DC5 Type R. It feels like a very long time since we've done a feature, so I'm so happy to be back, and I'm so happy to be sat in a DC5. Like I said, it's one of those cars. I am a true Honda, probably borderline Honda nerd. Absolutely love them. I've always wanted to experience a DC5. This is the first time I've ever been in one. So first of all, obviously I want to say a massive thank you to Elliot. I really appreciate you bringing the car down. You've come quite, how far have you come?
Trowbridge, Wiltshire, so it's about sort of 60 miles away.
I was to say, made the journey on this dreary day. I should say we are running on semi-slicks, so obviously we try and take it easy, but I'm hoping we can get a good feel for the car, which I'm sure we will. First things first, I want to say about the revving. With any VTEC engine, it's so easy to make them sound terrible, and I mean, it just sounds amazing. What exhaust are you running?
So exhaust system, I've got a Tegiwa 41 decal manifold, and it's got a TDI North 3-inch catback system.
Oh God, from the noise, I wouldn't have said it's got all that, because as I said, the tone on it is lovely. Do you want to give us a quick run through of any other mods
So main sort of mods for this at the moment I've done is suspension wise.
Yeah.
So it's running BC Racing coilovers.
Yes.
It's been fully poly-bushed all round front and rear.
Straight off the bat, I mean, like we always say, luckily that is quite a bumpy road, so you get a good feel from it just driving normal. I mean, the car's quite low, but the fact that you've got BCs, the fact that you've gone for good poly bush, it rides really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, the VTEC crossover. Oh my god. Oh man, I love VTEC. The shifter as well. What shifter are you running?
So shifter is hybrid racing, short shifter V3, I believe it is.
Hi there guys, so we're on our nice road, so let's see what she's got. That crossover. Oh my god, it feels amazing. I'm sorry, for 2 minutes I'm shivering.
I gotta be honest, the clocks look a little bit old, but it's not a bad thing.
Do you know what I was going to say? I think the interior, yeah, it does look dated, but I think the dials are the only thing that look modern.
Oh, right, okay.
We have very different opinions on this.
Yeah, but I really like that about it. It's that late 90s to early Japanese 2000
Again, what people
feel.
have got to realise, it is, like you said, it's a 90s Honda, so you've still got the plastics and things like that.
Yeah.
But I love, they've made the Type R, they've focused all the important bits, like the performance bit, your dials, they have made it look better than a normal one.
Of course, yeah. And even these seats, oh man, they're so comfortable.
Do you know, I forgot they were factory because I'm like, oh, it's a bucket seat. But it's like, this is what they come with.
They're really supportive, but you know, I'm not exactly small, but I fit in here really, really well.
Well, I sat in, I thought, oh, that's snug, and I thought, well, when you get in, but this is why Recaro are up there as one of the best.
That's why everyone uses them.
It's supportive, but like you said, it's definitely comfortable.
Oh, it's lovely.
We've been in a lot worse bucket seats than we are.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh man,
I miss VTEC.
Oh, that crossover. And like I said, a lot of people think these things ain't fast. They feel fast, that's what makes them so fun to drive. And I can see already with the steering, it's heavy but really, really nice.
Yeah, because we were saying the EP3 obviously. They're very, very similar cars of a very similar time. The EP3 Type R is electric
power, yeah, electric steering. Yeah. This is hydraulic.
This is fully hydraulic.
Yeah.
And Elliot was saying, obviously, it is heavier in the feel, but I mean, that's what you want from a performance car.
It is, yeah. And the thing I like about it, is it's not too snappy.
Yeah, do you know
there's still quite a bit of play.
Yeah, another reason I love Honda, I mean, the aftermarket for them modifying wise is just endless. And for all the purists that you shouldn't modify cars, I think these are a perfect example of why you should. Yeah, because genuinely, the performance mods that have been done to this are just, and I said it's a strange feeling being in a Honda. Usually you've got the exhaust screaming at you. But all the noise in this is coming from the front.
And I like that. I really do.
Which is fantastic. I mean, the crossover is just.
Let's go.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional.
No. Obviously, it's got a limited slip diff as standard. They come from the factory with one. Oh. So you can feel it pulling a little bit, but this from your drive, you're going to get that.
Yep.
Obviously, yeah, semi-slicks in this weather.
not advised.
But it's, you know, I know these cars are meant to be redlined, blah, 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 blah. I'm really having fun just driving it normal as well. Yeah. So we'll get it up through the VTEC. Yeah, definitely got torque steer.
It's the shifting and everything. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, wow. I love it. It's great fun.
So would you, with the prices on them, like you said, they have been hit with the 90s JDM tax that's come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking this morning and the prices on them, I mean, I saw them going from about 14, well, sorry, the cheapest was about 11, all the way up to £20,000, which is a lot of money.
It is, and as great as this car is, I don't think it's worth that.
I mean, you've got I suppose you've got to think of the heritage, the history, the whole Type R.
That's what you're paying for.
As a brand, that's what you're paying for.
Yeah, I after driving, I can see why people love them, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're worth triple of an EP3.
Because let's face it, you should compare them actually, because the EP3 and
the same platform.
That's what I mean.
Same platform, same engine.
So they are a lot special. Obviously, they're a lot rarer, but
they look a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. But I suppose we are leaning on the thing. If you could have the same fun,
my Evo
for a lot cheaper. Oh, I was going to say the EP3. You can have a lot
for cheaper.
Lot more
yeah,
fun,
but I'm just saying this is Evo territory.
That's insane. Isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? And I'm not being funny. I'd love a Honda. Don't get me wrong, but I would definitely pick the Evo over. Especially for the price.
I mean, I suppose you do get different types of drivers, but then obviously you own an Evo and you've driven it and you love them both.
I do, yeah. I'm not knocking this in any way. I really like this car. 10k, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But not 15 to 20.
Yeah.
We switched seats.
Whoa!
Yeah.
God, you asked that low, weren't you? Wow.
Very low. I was
really
really surprised with that as well.
Oh my God, that shifter.
It's really, really nice.
Like I said, I'm trying not to fanboy too much, but like the throttle response is everything.
It's really, really well balanced.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, in first gear, I don't know if it's the conditions, but I mean, you are fighting with the diff a bit. That shifter,
it's fantastic.
I just want to shift this.
that's what I'm saying. Driving back up, I know we're stuck in a bit of traffic, but it's nice to drive. It's no effort.
Yeah. Again, with Type R, every Type R that I've experienced, I mean, they are very daily. You've got the performance, but like you said, you could daily it. You've everything.
Of course you could. Even on this setup with the coilovers and.
Yeah, I mean, this car is modified. Like a lot of the modifications you can't see.
Yeah.
But it is a very modified car. But
yeah, imagine you driving the MX-5 up these roads. It's very crashy.
You'd be so uncomfortable.
So well.
It does. That's one thing I've learned. I think you were a big part of that. I was always, buy the cheapest. It's fine. Yeah. Like coilovers, they all do the same thing. No, as I'm getting older, I'm realising that you pay for quality, like you always say.
You really do, and you can't fault BC. They are fantastic.
I've shifted about 13 times.
As I said, I just feel like I've come out here and I'm like, it's not worth the money, it's not worth blah blah blah, but I still love it.
Yeah. I mean, we're very fortunate in what we do. We get to experience these types of cars.
Yes.
Like I probably can't afford one of these, but we're fortunate we get to drive it and show it off to you guys as well.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm all about experiencing every different car, and Honda is probably my favourite brand. And so far, I mean, I haven't even pushed it yet, but so far this has not disappointed.
I know, you haven't stopped shifting.
I know.
He's going to wear your gears out. Yeah, like I said, not the quickest thing in the world.
No.
But that's not what it's about.
But when VTEC kicks in, as I said, that's all that matters.
And that noise on the crossover.
Ready? There. I mean, it's very, you can definitely hear it.
That's why I love these intakes.
Oh, yes. God, you are fighting with that diff.
Really fighting with it, aren't you?
I see what you mean now.
Yeah, that wouldn't be dramatic.
No.
You are like this. Really fighting with it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's, like I said, on a dry day, I imagine it would be.
It'd definitely hook up.
But you know, even
definitely hook up. But it's the input and steering.
Yeah, like you said, I'm not even flooring it, but you know, it's the feeling of, wow.
Feels lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've always wanted to experience one. I think we've got a very good example of one here.
Yeah, this is really, Elliot's done such a good job with everything on it.
And it has not disappointed.
As I said, I know I sounded like I was knocking it a bit, but I'm...
No, look, we said we'd be brutally honest.
Yeah, that's just right. But that's what I said. It feels like I was like, it's not worth it, but I really love it.
I completely agree with you on that. I don't know if I would pay what the people are asking for. It's like the Supras. I love the cars, but
they're not worth
I would never pay what people are asking for them, but it doesn't stop me loving them anymore.
Exactly, yeah, you're right there, yeah. You bang on the money.
God, I love Hondas.
Yep, he's got a bit of a wood, huh?
one of those. I would love to take this thing on track. Like, it wants you to bang through the gears, doesn't it? It wants
does,
you to
and that's what Hondas are about, you know?
Because I gotta be honest, I forgot I was driving a Honda, because I sort of went to third floor then. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not in VTEC, so downshift a second and away you go.
That's what we were talking about. That's. You have to be in that power band to get anything out of these cars, and a lot of people don't understand that. You know, at 4,000 RPM, it does feel like my Fiesta. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the Fiesta.
Yeah, but you're not looking at your speedo, you're looking at your rev content and smiling.
Yeah, you don't care if some guy's coming past you in pretzel or something. It doesn't matter.
You know you're having fun.
You're having fun. Yeah, exactly, and you're making that noise.
So, the Integra DC5 Type R. Yeah, one of the cars I've always wanted to drive, and like I said, I gotta say, it has not disappointed. This is yet again a driver's car.
It is, yeah, and ever since I've seen, you know, since they came out, I've always wanted to experience one. And the people who hate on them, obviously haven't. Yeah, they obviously haven't been in one or driven one.
Yeah, and I just want to stress, they are not straight line cars. That's the thing. It is a driver's car.
If this was dry up here, you know, you'd struggle trying to keep up with it in a 300 brake car.
Exactly. And yeah, you're absolutely right there. And that's why we want to say a massive thank you to Elliot once again for not only bringing that out on this dreary day since it's been in storage, but letting us go nuts, hitting VTEC in these conditions. And I gotta say, man, you've put a massive smile on my face. That's
still a buzz. You know what I mean?
It is. It really is. Like the whole experience of it. So yes, obviously a massive thank you. Do stay tuned, guys, and don't forget to subscribe, because we've got 2 already big build projects in the works.
Yes, we have.
You're not going to want to miss them. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you lovely people in the next one.
Now let's go and grab a sheep.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's like I'm nervous.
It's like our first day. I know. It's like our first day all over again.
In school.
Hello. See, I even f***ed that up. Hello.
The first 2 words. Do you speak it in English?
It was going to come out. Hello. Yeah. No, that's not what we're doing. Hello, world. Oh, fucking hell. There we are. We said we wanted bloopers.
I'm not going to f*** mine up right now. Fuck's sake.